want the contact of the player, but continuously made in Thailand backing off. You got the lurk coming in as well as the flank. The lurk from the Astra, the flank from the Snova, but it's Bleed Esports once again getting aggressive down into the garage to take down the initial frag. crazyguy and Juicy each pick up one, and that's C-Link and C secured for Bleed, leaving AloNeFillz stranded in this B side with nowhere to go and the spike not in a comfortable position to defuse.
The decision was so good from Made in Thailand to just give them space and then play on the retake.
Perhaps a 10-second delayed execute here, but all on the back of sScary allowed lurk, looking to catch one off, but the stun beautifully dodged by Kadoom. He picks up a double, make that a triple.
Made in Thailand looking for getting their first round, making sure that this full buy works out in their favor. AloNeFillz slowly backing off, but there's sScary still pushing up. The crossover works, but sScary's not stopping. He's extending. I think AloNeFillz should have it, but no, sScary quick on that trigger. But PTC, oh, he doesn't
see, so they can get an easy one. Made in Thailand happy to let them do so and utilize their man advantage in a 3v2 retake, but sScary has got his gravity well. This is going to be a difficult one, and that's exactly the case. PTC finds the initial one. sScary with a trade though. Gravity well to deny the CT entrance. sScary looking to play on site, but the spam falls through for Kongared.
No action outside garage, so he has to regroup with his teammate. He is thinking. He's going back. But in the meantime, Deryeon takes down Kadoom. The Blade Storm stopped at its start. The retake is still not looking great here for Made in Thailand. They're still trying to get closer, but Deryeon putting them down there at the defender spawn. It's along with Juicy and JayH, and with it, it's only PTC. Now Deryeon on the hunt, has a judge, should be able to take down Deryeon, but look at his jiggle pick. Still, PTC punishes Deryeon. Juicy's Empress going online and all rampage. PTC sees initial contact towards defender spawn and hell, and they'll let him be, but the paranoia hits, and now they're looking for to hit along with the seekers out. PTC fights Juicy first. They're looking for to hitting more, but oh, the aftershock does damage, but the gap JayH makes it work. They have to swing on the other end. sScary was out, but nonetheless AloNeFillz comes from top and he gets sScary out. Now it's all gone. Even though JayH is surviving, the spike has already been defused from AloNeFillz.
The retake, but this time with the Hunter's Fury available, an opportunity to deny the plant.
Previously as well, they made the plant and got the round, but this time look at that, as they're getting the plant in, Deryeon did push up, but Beta managed to take him down. But why did the plant get delayed? It is because of the Hunter's Fury, but look at sScary along with JayH. Thankfully, Beta has spotted both the players who pushed in garage, and now there is already a crossfire being held. PTC, he triples over there, and it's all going down. It's all up to crazyguy to pull something off insane. He sees the first, try to spray.
Not even a recon to go booth, and Kadoom makes them pay. Immediately gets that first pick with PTC coming in to back up the side as well. Bleed, they're stuck and they're splintered from each other. Nowhere to trade for each other. It's Bleed falling down, crumbling under this. Made in Thailand. Back up.
3v2 situation. Juicy and Deryeon. The monster's still alive. And Juicy is looking to push defender spawn. They have a read and crossfire setup for him. They have to take him down that way. Deryeon also looking forward to pushing up with him. So they're going for a double swing here there, and one of it works. But they immediately exchange the blows. Juicy still knows where Kongared is. He wants you to bring it to one. Timeout done, and the round also starts. Let's see what Bleed have prepared.
Really interesting setup from Made in Thailand though. They set up the trap towards that A side, leaving Kosova alone, stacking up now B and C, getting the toward their force for PTC towards that B side. He picks up that first blood, and he is not aware that Beta's there for the extra presence, the scary presence, the secret agent coming into play. He picks up a double, and Bleed, they're made to pay.
But this time they want to meet aggression with aggression, but they see that smoke, and because of which Kadoom had to run away. But look at this roll thunder to stop them, and the shot will be checked. A free kill on AloNeFillz. They're checking for where Kadoom is. PTC might have survived this, but it's just exchange. Oh, Kadoom doubles down, but sScary finds a way to put him down. But Made in Thailand still in a deficit. They have to fight in a 2v3 situation, and Juicy is getting this right. Kongared just falls, and now it's all up to Beta.
Out of my way. As soon as they see the jet dashing away, they realize there's more than one player on the side, and they can get value on that rolling thunder. Similarly, once again, the recon spots one out, and Deryeon goes to look to hunt him down. But this time, PTC says, take long all.
The right timing. Oh no, PTC misses both of them swing. See, this is just nerve-wracking, but PTC has given the call, as you've seen Kongared as well as being set up. And yes, look at the backstab coming through, CA. 4 players. And I feel like Made in Thailand might not be ready for this.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because Kongared is already going to feel the burn. Having been left behind while he set up the trailblazer for his team, it's actually blazed down by Bleed instead. Made in Thailand look to fight them at the flank, though they get shot down early, leaving PTC in a 1v2 to make them pay.
Both the duelists have been taken down. Crazyguy has repositioned Sewers, but right now it's a failed attempt trying to capitalize. He finds one. Oh, down 2! Just with that Guardian, and that might have given the momentum shift. And look how quickly JayH is repositioned at A. The flash might actually push him into disarray, but they're still not checking, and another Guardian starts snapping on heads. Kongared puts him down, but it brings down to 1v1 to sScary. He's looking forward to
double down on that aggression. They get caught out, and it's Bleed to pick up the buy round for Made in Thailand. Now with a broken buy, hoping Daystorm to pull off some miracles. Kadoom does exactly that, finds a huge first blood, but in a state where they're not able to recover the weapons, so instead looking to translate that momentum onto a different side and push it to me. But Juicy's waiting, hungry and thirsty. He picks up one with the backup from JayH.
They're not letting them take space very quickly. Oh, Trailblazer hits JayH along with the paranoia. The only thing that he can do is back off. sScary helped him out in that scenario, and now it is a plant.
Cosmic Divide coming through to allow the crossing for Bleed Esports. With Juicy taken down, they have no form of entry. They have to go funnel in CT, and they're doing exactly that. JayH trying to isolate the 1v1 against AloNeFillz, does that. Playing around this Cosmic Divide to perfection, leaving now JayH in a 1v1 against Beta all the way from this B side. And he's going to be able to cause a ton of havoc.
It's going to be very crucial. Empress out from Juicy along with the aftershock. Oh, Juicy not checking default. Kongared punishes him, but JayH and Crazyguy take players down along with sScary coming in. Unfortunate for PTC, doesn't find anything. It's all up to Beta and AloNeFillz to do the job. AloNeFillz trying to play on the ultimate, but there is no much gap. Shock that's coming in to delay the defuse coming in, but his position is right now. One swing comes in and AloNeFillz delivers. The recon going out. There's not much time for sScary to play around with, and that's the reason AloNeFillz buys time. And that is going to be a round finally that made it. If we can pull something of value, but the Trailblazer pushes him back.
He's now committing to a fast retake. They find Kadoom caught off guard, but Made in Thailand happy to back off towards C-Long. Play on the Hunter's Fury on the first one. So Bleed, they go for the trap, try to bait out that ultimate, and they do exactly that. PTC on the peak of it is taken down. The push coming in from Crazyguy is opposition Sova, but is not able to pick up the kill. And now Made in Thailand are hoping that PTC will find some value for Juicy with a jiggle, just slaps him down. Will get traded off though, but Bleed able to maintain a huge advantage.
PTC trying to control the numbers, but he's taken a pretty bad hit. Survives with only 11. There's JayH and sScary trying to play together. They're going to check garage. Oh wait! sScary did and gets punished for it, and all of a sudden it's a 2v2 situation. There is a chance to get the spike down, but the retake is still looking highly possible for Bleed, especially looking at their health. AloNeFillz gets the plan down, has 2 shock darts to play with, but the fall line is going to be huge. It doesn't connect, but at least gives JayH to walk in along with Deryeon. Now it's all up to PTC, who's only at 11, but JayH puts him down. That's going to be Bleed walking away in the first map here on Haven.
Ranked Phoenix mode where we have to play 4v5. Let's figure it out real quick, and it seems like this is going to be hard W for Bleed Esports, using that double duelist lineup to its very strength. They move in aggressively on the side, and they have B-side control, right? So Made in Thailand looking for a fast retake, end up right in the hands of the
enemy reigning.
Not waiting for it, but look at this. It's all gone very. Oh, PTC this time had a frenzy and unfortunately lost. Previously as well.
Delayed on the recon break, but they don't care because they just want to go in aggressively. It's Crazyguy spamming through to the skill. The AloNeFillz answers that with a double. He ensures that he is trouble on the site, and despite the nightfall being utilized, Bleed will have to be the ones who are paranoid and back off the spike drop in sight. Crazyguy has got nowhere to go.
And just tad quicker before the nightfall hits, they all try to hit up B and they
for
got
themselves. And this time it is Juicy picking up that ult, run it back online, and he's like, enough of this, I'm going to take down every single one of them. Tries to do exactly that, but instead it's the backup in Deryeon. Able to find the first blood and push back, but AloNeFillz once again is that anchor on site, the hunter denying them the entry.
Oh, look at brilliant repositioning again.
And they have got the position to do exactly that. The main control gained it as well. The Cosmic Divide now to set up the exit.
AloNeFillz in a very unintended spot. Deryeon jumps in, but he saw it on his way, but could not find any value. But look at AloNeFillz doubles down. It is a 3v2 situation. Beta and Kongared still holding. Retake seems very difficult. Deryeon is not looking for the stop. He's dodged the drone. Thankfully, though, doesn't find value for Made in Thailand to still survive. A 3v4 situation, Hunter's Fury going down. The Seas is going to be stopping Beta from pushing ahead. Hunt Fury doesn't find value, but PTC's operator does. But sScary shuts it down immediately as he was coming out of mid.
Now they're going to look to save Vandu, but sScary denies that as well.
Entirely do it. They've ran towards the B, where Kongared is still going to be there. From the shadow coming a brilliant TP to stop them. Kongared taking Deryeon down. Now things getting hard for Bleed to execute. Beta has spotted players as they're running towards second lane, getting in. 11 seconds on the clock. Need to get the spike down. JayH puts down Beta. Very crucial for to get that plant gone. But look at the recon. It makes sure that before they get the spike down, they're going to be losing players, and that's what has been now with just no time left.
The rotation towards to do. Look at Bleed. Crazy guy pulling all these rotations while the rest of them go towards it.
Oh, the para is brilliant from Beta, and because of which it buys time for Deryeon. Buys time for Kongared to fight with someone else. But Beta and Kongared do eventually fail. So we are here with 3v3 situation. As the site has been taken over. There is an argument that they can play on with, but they read the aggression from Deryeon, and crazyguy, unfortunately on the lurk, gets punished all the way at B, and now it's all up to JayH to save this round after the spike has been planted, but he's getting pushed upon. He's trying to isolate the duel, but BTC is not giving him the advantage. The shoulders are continuously being seen, and JayH does not know what to do, and they're waiting for the next guy to come in. AloNeFillz as soon as he's here. Look at the way they wanted to push up, but
not able to get him down. Lead. They've got the null command back line with JH2K, and they're going to look to utilize it to get aggressive on this side. But look at this already. 4 members of Made in Thailand present towards the extremities of this site, and Bleed realize they're trying to push it into their faces, and they make it work beautifully. Made in Thailand collapsing and crumbling under Bleed.
To strike, but this is a 4v2 situation right now, highly favoring Bleed here.
It's that much harder without Juicy's rocket act to beat down. Got Deryeon missing all of those blades, taking away him. But PTC on his lonesome, holding it down, finds another one with his operator, but the shorty came out in there. And it's Bleed Esports now with the advantage and an operator in the hands of Deryeon, effectively putting the nail in the coffin for this round and picking it up for themselves.
I think this is one style that Bleed have understood from Made in Thailand, that when it's a very fast move coming through, they don't kind of read it well, and they try to do the other direction, making sure they find a quick rotation, but not the case because sScary has not found any value or info. Oh, timing!
Oh, and the timing, like you mentioned, works out perfectly. They now still don't have advantage with 3v4, so JH will make quick work of it.
No!
Able to deny that. The flash does not work out as the whip ensures that JH is able to now secure a 3k. 1v1 though with Hunter's Fury available for AloNeFillz. He's looking to play for that as soon as JH plugs. Recon revealing him, he's able to go for the Hunter's Fury immediately, but JH able to dodge it all together. Will look to quickly rotate on towards this B side, but he's going through mid, which gives him the opportunity to catch out AloNeFillz here.
Oh no.
JayH with a beautiful read here. The mind game's coming alive. Oh! Going to force deep into this B side and go for the B.
Just like PTC, Bleed have left their own crazyguy. But now with a lot of time going away, and especially Bleed making their way into site, they're looking forward to going for the duel, and Juicy still finds as the door goes down. Unfortunate for PTC to find no value, but Kongared finds a way to shift the numbers to even, and he's not stopping over there, pushing second lane, getting another one, and now they know the position, but it's all up to sScary.
4v4 on the map, and Bleed trying to play defensive angles to hold it down, but AloNeFillz still managed to penetrate his way onto side. He's gonna have just enough time to get the spike planted, and the Hunter's Fury online if he wants to use it proactively to deny them, but the suppression comes out. The 0 point is clutch.
Cannot use anything.
AloNeFillz in an impossible position, playing around these default boxes, hoping to isolate these 1v1s, and he's able to do exactly that. Picks up the first on JayH, but sScary coming up huge first player, and already has information that the second is towards Wines. But the shock dart to drive some information. The drone coming out as well. 4 players held down by AloNeFillz, but not for too long. The fragment displaces him, and it's Deryeon to take him down. 3v5 now. crazyguy ensures that the crunch comes down, but Kadoom doubles down with the collateral. PTC with yet another, and suddenly a 4v2 converted into a 1v2.
They have rightly walked into the trap that Juicy and Deryeon have put up. If there is no utility play coming in, it might be a dry peek and they might fail. And that's what happens. Deryeon gets the first, Kadoom is down, a white swing comes in, but there's Juicy who's trying to help, but Beta puts down Deryeon. A trade for a trade. Right now it is a 4v4, but Made in Thailand have some problems because they don't have great things to play with. Hunter's Fury comes out. Can he find any value? It's an early Hunter's Fury to say the least, but crazyguy from the second position, second lane, finding value along with Juicy and JayH helping him out. It's all up to AloNeFillz not having the spike as well. Finally Bleed finding command, but the Cosmic Divide from the other end from sScary blocks their entry, but still Kadoom from his made his way in. Juicy is able to take him down, but look at crazyguy still hiding. Unfortunate, not knowing where the player was. He was trying to just spam him and therefore gave away his position. Back to a 3v3 situation. sScary and Deryeon is still alive, along with the KO to set them up for success. Oh no, JayH falls. The counter wall ban.
Made in Thailand now in the 3v2 post plant, and the spam from Beta in that smoke pays off as he's able to land Deryeon into their hands with no key ultimates available as well. It's going to come down to that one crucial moment where it all goes down, and it's all going down now. sScary spotted out by the recon, but he's usually behind the stone box where he cannot get spammed, buying a ton of time, but that's all it will be for sScary as he's not able to get any frags. And while JayH responds with a couple of his own, it's Made in Thailand picking up the advantage once again as Bleed stuck in a 2v3 lead take will now give away. Being scattered allows for the attackers to regroup and hit them together, ensuring a man advantage on a particular side. But with time running down, all crazyguy has to do is buy exactly that. He's able to get one, but that's all it's going to be. And a kill traded in for the site over here will only favor Made in Thailand. Kongared will find another, and now in a 1v3, Juicy for the rest of his team go in for a fast execute. Bleed able to get the site for free though, as Made in Thailand want to play this on the retake.
Yeah, look at the space that they've given them, and with that space they're still fighting because of the utilities that they've kept alive. Now with one player lost for Bleed, they're figuring out should we get this spike down. They're also waiting for the refill of that toxic screen, but in the meantime, look at the toxic screen from the other end itself. Now they have to cross. Oh, ever so close was Deryeon to his death if he was hit with anything, but in the meantime, they also catch a lurker that is sScary, and now unfortunately there's no more toxic screen. A little bit beaten up is PTC here, so he needs to put his life on the line and then fight it out, but before he does, he takes down Deryeon, so his low HP is still not mattering. But crazyguy and JayH, they find one each, but JayH's position on immediately he gets put down. The last person is crazyguy. 3 players swinging towards his end, and there was nothing that he could done. Kadoom from find success, otherwise they'll just lose their economy and they would have to give away a round, and it'll be 2-1 if this round is lost. Get the push coming in on the other end towards side. There's just exchanges coming in. Kadoom along with his team just gets the team number, equalize it, but still look at it, players are falling from Bleeds, and the Marshal is not working with the toxic screen. It's just brilliant, which is just blocking the vision. Lineup, can it deny that defuse from happening? They're just taking it right now. Oh,
the timeout has told Made in Thailand how to deal with this. A hit, they will keep aggressing on towards this. A side keep overwhelming Made in Thailand and keep slapping them down. This is Bleed making a statement where they don't care about what Made in Thailand have talked about. They don't care what Leaf has to say. Bleed have come here for one thing and one thing only.
Last player standing.
It is absolute vengeance for their loss in the second round.
I completely agree on that. They're looking forward to hunting all the players who made in Thailand and putting a stop to them. Deryeon, Juicy in the meantime had popped up his blades, but it goes out. He empties it all. AloNeFillz finds a trade, but still the Viper is active. They need to find a way to put down that Viper, but Juicy, look at the timing right between the pyramids, and he's not stopping. He's swinging for more. He spotted another 4. AloNeFillz could be taken down. He's just finding that small gap where he can just pop those heads off. But look at this, Made in Thailand have made the decision that we have all gone and lost the control of what's happening at A, and there is no chance of a retake. Deryeon still pushing his limits, looking for taking a player down, and he rightfully takes Kongared down. More weapons being dropped, and AloNeFillz also loses.
Let him be bothered by all the utility Crazy Guy will throw at him with the recon, the drone. And Crazy Guy says, I'll handle this guy all by myself. He also is split, now coming alive, as Bleed once again take this ace.
AloNeFillz tries to put a stop, takes one down, but Juicy is better, takes down Kadoom, so they don't have any firepower left. Oh, AloNeFillz trying to flush. He backs off, doesn't go to the snake bite.
Spike planted.
Recon sent, but immediately destroyed. No info gain. The back of the Trailblazer tried to get Hall's control, but Juicy immediately watching an angle, and Scary as well takes down
AloNeFillz towards his Halls, and then recently the Halls to ace.
Revealing area.
Once again, Bleed will rinse and repeat. This time though, see, Made in Thailand have established a crossfire towards the middle of the site, but Bleed, they break it down like it is easy peasy. Like a piece of...
Waiting with the Sheriff. Is it going to be a swing?
Oh
no, and now that gives away the advantage here. The weapon dropped, but look at it. Beta not going for the weapon. He's not eager for it. He's like, I have my Sheriff. I've done a lot in terms of the Sheriff fights. And Juicy is walking right into it. It's all about the swing, and Beta connect. A little bit different from the defenders, which kind of does not give them a great access to side. But still the Viper will go down. The shot start is good. Takes down Deryeon, but look at this. AloNeFillz pushing up to them. And nobody has the read. He might be able to take 2 players down, but he's only good for 1. Looking for the other, but eventually falls to Scary's hand in the Viper's pit. PTC finds on Crazy Guy, so it's a 2v3 situation. They're trying to recover the KO. They should have fought that. Now this has become a 3v2 situation. It could have been a 2v2, but the toxic, the Viper's toxicity over there with the snake bites coming in. Scary is there to go for a check. Fuel goes out. There's one player on site as well. Exchange of blows coming through, but look at the positioning. It is AloNeFillz to capitalize with JayH always on the right side of the pyramid. Doubles down, and he's got the back of side for himself. Kadoom's position is known, but Juicy, he was not able to connect the shot, and now it's up to Scary who's holding shop. PTC going for a swing, but quick on the trigger, connects the flick, and now it's a 1v2 situation. Knows where JayH is, but JayH playing with all the utilities and the time that is there. A 1v1 right now, but no time here for Kadoom to convert. He gets the kill, but not the round, and another...
You want to play? Let's play.
There's no way Bleed lose that round. And now the Tour de Force, as well as the Hunter's Fury coming online for either teams. AloNeFillz finds one with Deryeon starting us off. It all ends up being a trade.
Have a chance here. Recon again being sent on the position, went to contest, but Juicy was ready for that contact play. Takes down PTC, and now it's a 2v4 situation. Up close is AloNeFillz. If his barrel is seen, it's going to be difficult, but before that is seen, a flash was set up, and Juicy takes AloNeFillz as well. It's all up to Beta.
The funny thing is, like, normally I'd happily analyze the heck out of a match, but who is there to analyze the team just unrelenting down one particular side? And it looks like Bleed will not stop that aggression in their defense whatsoever. Pushing down mid, 4-man strong, but this time Made in Thailand, off the back of one single recon, they make them pay. This pistol was crucial, and look.
JayH pops head. He spotted Kongared right now. Kongared is not having a great game, so there can be a chance that they can take it down. But look at the contact play coming against him. ADS does not work out. He'll be able to back off with the recon was alive, but it's not enough. Juicy finds one on AloNeFillz, so they have lost this over right as now. Seeker's going out, giving position. Kadoom. Oh, he's ever going huge. He's looking for a lot more. Spotted Juicy through the walls, connects a couple of shots. Scary is still in the hall. Can Juicy also go down? Will it be a 4K? Is there a chance for Kadoom to pick up an ace? Might be all the questions that we right now have. Another flash coming in from Kongared. He's setting up his team for success so many times right as now. But
and then the post plug.
Beta, he knows. Oh, he saw the rifle edge. That's gotta hurt now. There is a possibility, a little glimmer that maybe Bleed can make it possible. They are looking forward to it.
Like this. Kongared also chiming in when his team needs him. Finds one. Crazy guy though immediately with the train. Now 2v4 on the post plant. And without much utility available, it comes down to just AloNeFillz to pull off a massive clutch. He takes down the diffuser, but sScary will be able to find the trade. And yes, should not have enough time to pull off the diffuse.
Today, expecting another peek on the half wall. Not doing any damage either way, but PTC with his op takes him down. A very early Hunter's Fury, but finding nothing. Deryeon in the meantime thought he'll push elbow. Looking forward to catching them off guard. Does not work as well. And now Bleed just trying to make some random fast movement. And like find a way through the round. It's not at all working for them.
More than random, I'd say almost desperate.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Bleed really running out of options, and I wonder whether we finally see a timeout call by Leg here. Surely this warrants a timeout now for the retake. Will now finally go for it. And so will Bleed.
30 seconds left.
But super low. Kadoom still finds one. Kongared capitalizing this time. Beta along with it. Not dying here. Leaving only the last two players surviving. But look at how far sScary is. Crazy guy is hearing all the noises, but he cannot act upon it because he does not have any other help. He's swinging, checking cement blocks, but look at Beta's position. Oh no, Crazy guy misses the opportunity. PTC, as soon as he sees Crazy guy in front, he takes him down. And
they were in this half because they won 0 in the second half.
Spike planted.
Flash goes in, but nobody to swing. They're waiting for the toxic screen to drop and then fight it out. Put in their own toxic screen, and look at this. Beta, he'll be taken down. Crazy guy takes PTC, and it finally looks like it's going to be the first round as they put down Kadoom as well. Even though Made in Thailand were able to equalize, this is that double push from elbow.
And it's PTC able to use his Big Daddy operator to bring it online. Kadoom though gets a little too overeager and aggressive, gives away a free frag to JayH, and Juicy chimes in with yet another on Beta, leaving it down to now a 3v4 for Made in Thailand. They still got that tour they forced with a couple bullets left, so PTC will look to chime in, get the slows. Kongared now starting to come online as Made in Thailand truly do liven up. Before he falls down, he pulls off the Seekers, which give a ton of information to Made in Thailand. The recon to try and deny the defuse, but no, it's the shock dart that actually comes
One enemy remaining.
PTC will get sure to make them pay. They need to defend this side, but Kadoom able to surprise the heck out of them. But Crazy guy with that Guardian we were talking about gets that huge flick. Beta with the trade though will make sure that Made in Thailand trade positively. A 1-for-1 trade in terms of men, but the advantage in terms of the area that is gained, the side control gain. Beta gets the plot and Kongared backing him up. Made in Thailand from 10-2 down, now ready to pick up
the ultimates, minds as you said.
They're toying with their emotions, and Null Command now over. Made in Thailand looking for the execute, but Kadoom whiffs all of his daggers. It's JayH, the cool player with a single, getting that initial kill. Crazy guy chiming in with another, and the Hunter's Fury will not find a single kill. Against all odds, JayH and Crazy guy, they hold down the site, but get a 2v3 on board. AloNeFillz will get the trade, and now look for the plant backing up.
One enemy
He's trying to
remaining.
move it for the clutch, but AloNeFillz with a random shot
One
to take
enemy
down
remaining.
Deryeon. It's Juicy.